Monday, Memorial Day Monday. Today is May 25th, and we are doing our Pilates-Yoga combination class, starting out with Pilates, getting our bodies warmed up and ready then to finish off our workout with yoga once we're nice and warm, and we'll leave here today feeling stronger and powerful and renewed. So let's enjoy this next hour together. Make it all about you. Focus on your form. Remember, that's the most important thing. It's not important to get through all the repetitions if we can't maintain good form. So I'm always going to be cueing form. I will show different levels in Pilates when there's a level available. And other than that, I believe we are ready to roll. So let's start with some relaxation down on our backs. And let our arms be restful at our sides, palms open, face to the sky. Just close our eyes and start to breathe deeply in through our nose, expanding our belly back and ribcage as we inhale. Then exhaling out through the mouth. Feel yourself pursing your lips or clenching your teeth a little bit when you exhale, so that we're making those abdominals work even harder while we breathe. And while all that breathing is going on, we're going to bring awareness to our arms, give them a nice long stretch from shoulders to fingertips. We're merely tensing all the muscles in our arms. And then we're going to let those arms go soft. And let's do the same with our legs. Think about really lengthening your legs from your hips to your toes while the rest of the body remains relaxed. And then let's relax our legs. And we'll shift awareness now into the belly. We're imagining we're about to get punched in the stomach, so in order to prepare for that punch, we're really tightening the belly, holding it there without holding our breath. We need to be able to continue to breathe. I want a nice tight tummy, and then let it go soft. Again, engaging the abdominals, drawing them, holding them there, no holding our breath, no tensing the rest of our body. And then we'll let it release. From there, let's inhale to the sky. Exhale behind us. Stretch out through all of your fingers. Now push out through the heels of your feet. Think about pulling your big toes closer together so your feet sort of form an upside down letter V. And then opposite to the Pilates turnout. And we're going to make sure we're actually working more towards this upside down V than a regular V. We're going to work at internal rotation. Now let the whole body go soft. We'll inhale the arms back up, and exhale, let them float back down alongside us. Next, you're ready to pull the right knee in. Feel like it's stretching to the gluteals. Go ahead and flex your right foot, work from your heel to your toes. And then draw an easy circle with your ankle going round and round. And then just let your foot rest. And let's switch the legs. In goes the left, out goes the right. Nice tight hug to the body. Go ahead and flex your foot. And then easy rotation at the ankle, big toe leading the way. And then we'll just let that foot rest. And let's bring the other knee back in. Nice tight hug. Both knees in close. We rock a few times side to side. And then change to some knee rotations. And then let's reverse. And then we'll just hug those knees in super close. And I want you to flex your feet, spread your toes out as wide as you can. Really get some space in between those toes. And then scrunch them up tight. Spread them out wide. Scrunch them tight. Once more, we spread wide. And scrunch tight. And then just let your feet relax. And let's focus in on the belly again. Tighten the belly, press through the back of the ribs. Bring your nose up towards your knees, chin toward your chest, and release back down. Again, tighten the belly, press through the back of your ribs, round up, nose to knees, chin to chest. And let's release. Once more, we round up, nose to knees, chin to chest. We're going to remain up there now. Nice triangle with our thumb and index fingers resting lightly on the back of our head. Elbows super wide. Knees apart, heels together, toes apart. Inhale, legs straight out. Exhale, back in. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. One more. Inhale, exhale. This time when we go out, we make that upside down V. Pull back with a V. So it's arrow, V, arrow, V. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Last two. Inhale. One more. Inhale, exhale. Now bring your knees and feet together. Scrunch up all your toes. Push through the arches of your feet. Exhale, pull back in. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Continue but flex your feet. So push out through your heels. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, two to go. Inhale, one more. Inhale, exhale. Now just stay out there and point and flex your feet. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it. And then you can tuck your knees back in. Rest your head down. Alrighty. Now let's move into roll-ups. Starting with our knees bent, feet on the floor, legs pressed together. Arms behind us, restful on the mat, shoulders released. Let's inhale, just the arms towards the sky. Shoulders drop back. As we exhale, we're scooping the belly in to roll us up, and then we inhale, and exhale as we tuck and roll back down. Inhale, arms float up. Shoulders drop back. Exhale, use your belly to pull you up. Stretch as far as you can. Inhale. Exhale, tuck and roll down. Again, inhale, arms up. Shoulders drop back. Exhale, use your belly to pull you forward. Inhale. Exhale, tuck and roll down. Again, inhale, lift your arms, let your shoulders drop back. Exhale, tightening the belly to roll us off the floor. Inhale. Exhale, tuck and roll down. So if you're confident that you are not using your legs, you may push them out straight. Inhale, arms up. Shoulders drop back. Exhale, using your belly to pull you forward. Inhale. Exhale as you tuck and roll back down. Again, inhale, lift the arms, let your shoulders drop back. Exhale, use your belly to pull you forward as far as you can reach. Inhale. Exhale, tuck and roll down. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, arms up. Drop the shoulders back. Exhale, use your belly to pull you forward. Stretch as far as you can. Inhale from there. Exhale, tuck and roll down. Here's our final one. Inhale, arms come up. Shoulders drop back. Exhale, use your belly to pull you up. Stretch as far as you can reach. Inhale. And then exhale as you tuck and roll back down. Once we're down, ooh, nice long stretch. And then feel your body go soft. Float the arms back up. Let's return them to our sides. Palms open to the sky. You're going to bend your knees, place our feet on the mat. Space your feet apart about hips distance. Toes in slightly, heels out slightly. Enough space between your butt and your heels that when we lift into bridge, it's all about the hamstring and the gluteals, not the quads or the knees. Tightening the belly, we're slowly inching off the mat, 1 vertebra at a time, pressing and holding up at the top, and then exhale as we melt back down. Again, let's tighten that belly and slowly peel up, pressing our hips up nice and high, holding onto that bridge. And exhale as we sink back down. Again, let's tighten the belly and slowly peel off the mat. Pressing our hips nice and high, holding onto that bridge. And exhale as we melt. Inhale again, slowly peeling up. But this time, once we've made it to bridge, let's pull the right knee in, extend your right leg to the ceiling, and lower and lift the leg. Flex, point, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. 4 and 3. How about 2 and 1? Keep it up, a little higher. Let's rebend. Place the foot down, we'll switch, other knee in. Nice and straight to the sky. Lower lift down, up, left, point, down, up, down, up, down, up. 4 and 3. Here's 2 and 1. Hold it. A little higher. Rebound. Foot comes down. Still holding on to our bridge. And then melting down. 1 foot at a time. Once you've made it back down, tuck your knees in. Feel that good stretch going down the lower back. Couple knee circles massaging your lower back. And then reverse. And now we're ready for some leg circles. We'll set our left foot on the floor with our knee bent and extend your right leg strong and high to the sky. Meanwhile, arms at your sides, palms facing open. Level 2, go ahead and stretch your left leg out straight. Right leg crosses left, circles out and up. So please draw these circles directly above you on the ceiling and keep them about the size of a large beach ball. Do one more, and then go the other way. Out and around, in and up. Last 2. One more. Hold your legs straight. Now bring the other leg up. We'll start with the legs together. Inhale, drop slowly about halfway down. Exhale, sweep around, come together. Inhale, down. Exhale, around. So remember, if halfway down is too far because you end up feeling this in your lower back, which is not a good thing, you can go a quarter of the way down. And on these, I'm trying to make my feet into that little arrowhead instead of a V. So we've got that internal rotation going on while we're circling. Let's try one more, and then hold it. All right, now we're ready to switch. So we'll keep our left leg straight. Right foot on the floor, knee bent, level 1, or push your right leg out straight for level 2. Left leg crosses right, circles out and up. One more in this direction, and then the other way. Out and around, in and up. Two to go. One last circle, and we're there. Let's bring the other leg back up. This time the legs are going to sweep around and come together. Exhale, pull up. Inhale, around and down. Exhale, pull. So again, listen to your body. No use of the lower back. I'm working at keeping my legs in that little rotated inward position. So we've got that inverted V or arrowhead. Inhale around, exhale, pull. Inhale around, exhale, 2 more. Inhale around, let's try one more. Inhale around, exhale, and hold it. So now, we're going to keep both legs pressed together and both legs circle to the right, and then come back around to our left. So this is our corkscrew. And these circles should be smaller, so think basketball size. Directly above you on the ceiling. Always working at making sure the rest of the body stays still. Here's our last corkscrew. And you're going to hold it. Good. Tuck your knees in. Woo. Give yourself a nice hug. And then from there, let's go ahead and roll up. And that's going to bring us into rolling like a ball. So for rolling like a ball, let's get those thighs tucked in really close to the body. Relaxing the shoulders away from the ears. Find your balance on your tailbone. We've got our big toes touching our knees, slightly open. We're gonna simply let the chin drop against the chest so our nose is tucked down between our knees. And we're gonna not feel any tension in that upper portion of our body. This is all about the belly. Level 2 people, you can bring your hands across your shins or ankles. So using only the belly to roll us back, and only the belly to bring us back up again. Now feel free to roll at your own pace, but really focus on rolling back smoothly so there's no flat spots. And when we pull up, want to make sure that we're not using our legs to help pull us up. Let's all try 2 more. And once we finished our final roll, we should still all be tucked in, which will perfectly lead us into single leg stretch. So let's extend the left leg out straight. Roll back until you feel the back of your ribs on the mat. We're in our C shape. Left hand to top right knee. Right hand goes to top right ankle. Elbows up. And we alternate. Knee to chest, toes to wall. Reach, 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 reach. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, stay. Switch, stay. Switch, stay. Switch, stay. Switch, stay. Switch 2 more. Switch 1 more. Switch and stay. Now both knees tuck in. Rest your hands on your ankles, your shins, or the tops of your feet. As we inhale, let's start reaching up and then out with the arms and the legs. Exhale, sweep the arms around, knees tuck in. Inhale, stretch, exhale, pull. One more like this, and then just reverse the arms. They go out and back, and pull in. How about our last 2? One more, and hold right there. From there, let's extend the right leg towards the ceiling. Walk your hands up as high as you can reach, and then the left leg can come up as well. And think about drawing your right leg towards your face while pulling your left leg away from your face, and then we switch. So I want you to make sure when you're doing straight single leg stretch that you are not yanking on your leg. All right, you're maintaining that lift in your upper body, using your belly, so you're not feeling any strain or stress in your neck. And if you are, you know that something is not correct with your form, and you should take a little break and kind of regroup. Last 4. Here's 3. Here's 2. And 1. All right, both legs come together. You can rest your head for a moment. Let's all form that triangle, index fingers and thumbs. And level 1, insert triangle under butt. Level 2, keep butt down, but triangle goes on back of head. Everybody comes up in the C shape. Inhale as we drop the legs about halfway down. Exhale, legs snap up without lifting our butt. So let's inhale, 1, 2, 3, exhale, pull. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, exhale, pull. Inhale, lower. Exhale, pull. Inhale, lower. Exhale, pull. Inhale, lower. 3 to go. 2 more. How about 1 more? Hold it. Rest your head down. Ooh, tuck your knees in. Breathe. And we're going to finish off that series with crisscross. So we're right back up into our C shape. Right knee is pulled in, left leg stretched out straight. Triangle on the back of our head lightly, elbows open. We'll start with just the legs, straight in, straight out. Noticing nothing else moves. 4, 3, 2, big hold, lift a little higher. Try to get your opposite armpit across to your knee without lifting that hip, and then we switch. Lift, twist, 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 lift, twist. Here's 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 and big hold. Switch, big hold. Switch, hold. How about one more? Switch and hold. Knees tuck in. Woo! Down goes your head. Nice tight hug. Feels good. All right, go ahead and rest your right foot on the mat. Let's cross the left leg over. Let your arms go wide and start to drop your knees right. You're going to take them as far as they'll go without lifting left shoulder, and then we can look left. We'll come back up, and let's change the cross of our legs, right over left this time. And then start dropping your knees to the left, keeping that right shoulder pressed. And then let's come back up. And then once we're there, let's uncross. All right, very good. From here, we're going to pull our knees in tight to the body and carefully roll up. Once we've made it all the way up, let's sit up nice and straight. Separate your legs no wider than your hips, and then flex your feet. So you're going to push out through your heels. Remember, if you have trouble sitting straight, spine with straight legs, that means your hamstrings are tight and they pull on your back, which makes you fold forward. So if that's happening for you, just sit on a pillow or roll up your mat so you can lift your hips up a little bit. Arms extend out. We're going to keep them shoulder level with our palms facing the ceiling. First, we inhale in preparation. On the exhale, we're tightening the belly, just like we did in the beginning. Think about someone pushing that basketball into your gut while your head drops through your arms. And then inhale, lifting out of it. Lower, middle, upper spine, head. Try again. Exhale, scooping the belly in, round out your spine. Drop your chin to your chest. Push out through fingers and feet. And then inhale, lift back up. Lower, middle, upper spine, head. Exhale, scoop the belly in, round out your spine. Drop your chin to your chest. Push out through fingers and feet. And then inhale, lift back up. Lower, middle, upper spine, and head. Exhale, scoop the belly in, rounding the spine. Really, really pull inward and stretch out through fingers and feet. And then we'll inhale back up, lower, middle, upper spine. How about one more? Exhale, scooping the belly in. Rounding, rounding, rounding your spine. Drop your chin to your chest. Push out through fingers and feet. And then inhale, lift, lower, middle, upper, and head up. And you can let your arms come down. Roll these shoulders back to front. Very nice. All right, from here, let's take our legs a little bit wider. All right, we're going to rest our hands right between our legs. We're going to walk our hands a little bit forward, push back with our tailbone. Think about bringing your belly button to the mat, not your forehead, not your chest, but your belly button. So what that's going to do is keep us lengthening our spine as we fold forward, breathing into inner thighs and outer hips. And slowly come back up. Once we're up, let's start reaching towards our left ankle, sending our right hand high. And then really side stretch over to your left. And let that right palm rotate to the sky. Let's inhale back up. On the exhale, let that right hand come down a little bit behind you. And then bring your left hand to the center of your legs. Push down into those palms so we're sitting a little taller. And then as we exhale, rotate so you're looking over that right shoulder, using that waistline to get there. Exhale, come back to center. Go ahead and walk your hands forward once again. Belly button is leading the way, and we're seeing if we can just go a little tiny bit further. And as we inhale, we can walk our hands back in. And then once we're all the way up, this time right hand towards right ankle, left hand towards the sky, side bending to the right, pushing that left palm towards the sky. And we'll inhale back up. On the exhale, let's bring that left hand behind us. Bring the right hand between those straight legs. Push down into your palms, so we're sitting up really tall. And then as we exhale, rotating at the waist to look over that left shoulder. As we exhale, we can untwist. Let's bring our legs closer together. Keep a little bit of a bend in your knees. Come forward and try to grab onto your toes. Pull your ribs towards your thighs. And then see if you can stretch your legs out straighter and continue to fold forward. And then from there, let's release and we can roll up. And once you've made it upright, we're going to transition around onto hands and knees. Onto all fours, we've got shoulders over wrists, hips over knees, tops of the feet pressing into the mat. Fingertips spread wide and your hands rotated in slightly. Remember, if you were to bring your hands together, you should be able to form a little bit of a triangle with your thumb and index fingers. That's how you know you've got that correct rotation of your hands. Let's start to sink our navel, lift our tailbone. While that's happening, we're going to open our heart and lift our head for cow. Exhale, scoop the belly in as you round out for cat. Inhale, open cow. Exhale, round cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, round cat. And then hang out in your all fours. Eyes looking out so we're not hanging the head down. Push out through the right heel. Extend your right leg behind you. Add the left arm forward and rotate that left palm towards the sky. Now take the left arm, bring it around. So now it's kind of pointing straight back. And you can have your palm facing the sky. Bring it back around to the front. And let's return to all fours. Switch sides. Push out through that left heel behind you. Add the right arm forward. Palm open to the sky. And then take the right arm around. So now it's kind of stretching back behind you. Reaching out through those fingertips, palm to the sky. We'll bring it back around to the front. And return to all fours. From there, let's separate our knees, touch our big toes together. Push our tailbone back towards our heels. Walk our hands out. Let your head drop through your arms and feel your chest kind of sinking between your knees. And just let go of that upper body. We're going to keep our hands in that position that we practiced. We'll tuck our toes under and push our tailbone towards the sky. That's bringing us into downward facing dog. Allow your head to dangle through your arms. Feel your ribs pull closer to your thighs. And feel the base of your shoulder blades pulling towards your gluteals. We're going to nod our head yes a few times. Let your head shake no. And then just let it be. Let's walk the dog a few times. Go ahead and lift up both heels. And then let them press down. Now let's inhale forward into plank. Eyes looking out. Belly button is tight. Buttocks is relaxed, but we're pressing through the back of our inner knees. Push back up into down dog. Inhale again, forward to plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale to plank. Now go ahead and drop your left knee to the mat. Let's re-extend that right leg. And then extend your left arm so we're back in spinal balance. Let's bring the left hand back down. Step the right foot forward. Remain on your bended left knee. And then let's start lifting upper body. Once we're up, we can add the arms, bringing us into crescent moon. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the mat. Tuck your left toes under so you can lift your left knee. And there's runner's lunge. Think about maintaining a straight line from the heel of your left foot right out through the top of your head. Let's step our right foot back. Return to plank. Press back up into down dog. A few more walks of that dog. Raising up our heels. Pressing them back down. And then once again, coming forward into plank. Now let's set the right knee down. Extend the left leg behind us. Reach the right arm forward. We're back in spinal balance. Bring that right hand down and step the left foot forward. So we're staying on right bended knee. We've got left knee over ankle. Start to lift upper body. Reach to the sky. Crescent moon. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the mat. Tuck your right toes as you lift your right knee. There's our runner's lunge. Eyes looking out. Breathe. Now we're ready to step the right foot forward. Let your big toes turn in while your heels turn out. Upper body completely resting on your thighs. Cradling our elbows in the palms of our hands. Letting our head drop within that frame. Fingers release to the mat, and let's roll up. Reach high to the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale to the sky. Exhale to our heart. Inhale again. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Right foot steps back into our lunge. Now let's walk around into a straddle and we'll face the side of our mat. Toes either straight ahead or turn in slightly, hands under shoulders. Inhale with that flat back, and then exhale, we're gonna melt. Bend your elbows, let your forearms drop, and let go. Any type of forward bend is very calming to the body. So if you don't feel calm and you feel like you're stressing, something is not right with how you're doing it. So perhaps you need to bend your knees more. Go ahead and push down into your palms so the arms get straight. Slide your left hand over so it's centered beneath you. Push on it with your right. And then as you inhale, open the right arm to the side. Exhale, revolve at the waist. Twisting straddle. Exhale the right hand down. Let's walk ourselves back around into lunge facing the front end of our mat. Push your right heel into the mat and turn your right toes out. Let's draw a straight line from our left heel to the back of our right heel. Push your weight into that left big toe, second toe, keeping your knee over your ankle as you're rising up. We've got our hips facing forward. We have the arms when ready. Warrior one. Absolutely no tension in the shoulders and the neck, but we feel very strong through the arms. Let's open the arms wide to the side. And then start to pull your left leg straight and revolve the upper body. Now we end up facing the side of our mat again in a standing position. Toes in, heels out. Let's lower the left and lift the right. We're going to keep the right hand reaching towards the sky as we inch the left hand farther and farther down the side of our leg. And there's our standing gait. Inhale, come back up. Let's lift that left hand, and now both palms are going to push towards the sky. And then they're going to push forward. And we're going to feel all that open space between our shoulder blades and across our upper back. And then rotate your palms to face you like you've got a big ball that you're hugging against your body. Let's open the arms and return to start. We're going to turn our left toes to the front of our mat again, but this time align your left heel with your right arch. Keep the front of your body facing the side of your mat. Then when you're ready, bend your left knee. Let it find its way over your ankle without going past your toes. And again, the weight in your left foot is going to push down into your left big toe, second toe. Reach a little farther with your left and lift as you lower your right. There's our reverse warrior. And then let's pull the left leg straight while we're here. Brings us into reverse triangle. Arms come back open. We're back where we started. And here comes triangle. Right hip pulling to the right. Left arm reaching out in front of us as far as we can go. Once we can't go any further, that's when we lower the left and we lift the right. And we feel like we're being pulled towards the ceiling while we're being pressed against a wall. And again, we should feel lots of open space in triangle. If you're not feeling open and spacious, something is wrong with your form. You want to think about really lifting and opening and creating space. One more inhale. On the exhale, we're rebending the left knee and revolving the upper body. And then lift onto the ball of your right foot, bringing you back into lunge. Let's send our left foot back, our left foot back into plank. Now I want you to modify your plank, so you're simply on your knees. And then as we lower, we're going to open the elbows and you're going to hold it about halfway down. Remember where you should be pressing your weight in your hands towards that index finger knuckle area. Now push the arms straight and come back up. Try again, lower halfway with the elbows wide. And press back up. Lowering elbows wide. This time we're going to continue to lower chest down, hips down. Now tuck your elbows in. Press down through the tops of your feet and your hip bones. Lengthen your spine, pulling out to the top of your head. And then rise away from the mat into Cobra. Let's push all the way back into extended child's pose. We retuck our toes, and we're back up into down dog. And then from there, let's step the right foot forward. Left foot forward. Big toes turned in, heels turned out. Bend your knees, and as you're doing that, start pulling your knees closer together. Lift your ribs away from your thighs. Add your arms alongside your ears for chair. Inhale, reach to the sky. And then exhale, hands to your heart. Begin to shift your weight into your right foot. Pressing into your right big toe, second toe. Place your left heel against your right ankle bone. When you feel ready, lift your toes away from the mat. And then if you can, grow the branches of your tree. Exhale the branches down. Go ahead and set your left foot back down. Lift open your heart. Urge your fingertips towards the earth. Standing mountain pose. Inhale, touch the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Left foot steps back into your lunge. And we walk around into straddle, facing the wide edge of our mat. Toes in, heels out. Shoulders over wrists. Inhale again, looking out. Exhale, let's melt. And we're always looking for just a little bit more. And then from there, let's press down into those palms, pushing our arms straighter and straighter. Let's inch the right hand over slightly and then push on it with your left. Inhale that left arm to the side. Exhale, revolve at the waist. Twisting straddle. Exhale your left hand back down. Now we're ready to walk ourselves back around into lunge, facing the front end of your mat. Once there, push your left heel down, turn your left toes out. Draw a straight line from your right heel to the back of your left heel. We've got our weight pushing into right big toe, second toe, knee over ankle. Let's start lifting upper body. Keeping our hips square at the arms. Warrior one. Remember, we want strong reaching arms, but no tension in the neck or the shoulders. We'll open the arms wide. Start to pull that right leg straight without locking. And then let's revolve the body. And we end up facing the wide edge of our mat. Toes in, heels out. Feet a little wider than hips. We're back into our star. Let's lower the right and lift the left. Start to inch that right hand down the outside of your leg. Keep that left arm reaching higher and higher. And we're keeping the left side of our body straight up. And that's our standing gait. Inhale back up and let the right hand meet the left hand. Now we'll lace our fingers together and press our index fingers, forming an easy frame around our ears without scrunching anything up. And then let the arms come forward and feel that stretch across upper back, back of shoulders. And then from there, we can reopen to form our 5-pointed star. Now we're ready to turn right toes to the front end of our mat. Align your right heel with your left arch. Keep everything facing the side of your mat, and then bend your right knee. It's over the ankle without pushing past our toes. We've got our weight in our right big toe, second toe. And there we are, looking out over our right hand. Reach the right arm a little forward as we lift the right wheel over the left. Turning right palm towards the sky. Reverse warrior. Right leg pulling straight. Reverse triangle. Arms return to shoulder level. We're right back where we started. And here comes triangle pose. Left hip pulling left. Right arm reaching out in front of us as far as we can go. Lowering the right, lifting the left. Feeling like we're being pulled up towards the sky and pressed open against the wall. Breathing into all that newly created space. One more inhale. Let's exhale and start to rebend the right knee. And then go ahead and revolve your upper body. We glide our hands on the mat. Back into our lunge. And then we can step that right foot back. Brings us back into plank. Modify to your knees. Lowering about halfway down. Hold it with those open elbows. And then lower completely. Chest down, hips down, elbows tuck in. Press down through the tops of your feet and your hip bones. Lengthen your spine. Nice for cobra. Exhale, come all the way back. Extended child's pose. Retuck the toes, we're back up. Downward facing dog. Left foot steps forward. Right foot steps forward. Toes turned in, heels turning out. Bend your knees, and as you do, we're pulling knees together, sinking those hips. Lift your ribs away from your thighs. Add your arms, return to chair. Inhale, let's rise from the chair. Exhale, hands to our heart. Now let's begin to shift our weight into our left foot. Feeling our weight in our left big toe, second toe. Placing our right heel against our left ankle bone. We've got our focal point, we've got our belly button tight, and then we're going to lift our toes from the floor. And then see if you can grow the branches of your tree. Exhale the arms down. Reroot your tree. Lift and open your heart as you're urging your fingertips towards the earth. And there's our standing mountain pose. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Right foot steps back into lunge. Drop the right knee. Bring both hands to the inside of your left foot. Start pulling the front of your right thigh towards the mat while we keep our left knee over our ankle. And then you can inch forward a little bit more, see if you can get your forearms closer to the mat. Breathing into dragon pose. Let's walk the hands in closer. Once there, we'll send the left leg behind us. Re-extend our right arm for spinal balance. And then let's set the right hand down, set your left toes down. Step your right foot back into your plank. Keep your right shoulder over your right wrist, and let's open for side plank. Exhale back around into full plank. Downward facing dog. This time, let's step the right foot forward. Once we're there, sink down onto your left knee. Both hands to the inside of your right foot. Start to pull the front of that left thigh forward. You can walk your hands a little farther out. Sink down to where your body allows you to go. And then go ahead and walk your hands in closer. We'll start extending the right leg behind us. Reach the left arm forward for spinal balance. And then bring the left hand down, set your right toes down. Step your left foot back into your full plank. Left shoulder over left wrist. We open for side plank. Modify to the side of your knee if you'd like. Exhale, come back around into full plank. Press back up into down dog. Let's do a few more walks of our dog, really stretching those feet, calves, and hamstrings. And then we'll raise both heels, push them back down, and come back to all fours. Once we're on all fours, let's come out and have a seat. And then from there, we'll just stretch your legs out straight, or almost straight. So again, if you can reach forward to your toes, pull your ribs towards your thighs, and then once down there, see about straightening your legs all the way. We'll inhale as we come back up. And then go ahead and bend both of our knees. We'll place our hands behind our thighs. Relaxing our shoulders, lifting and opening the heart, keeping the head up and the back straight. You're going to balance on your tailbone. And then let's try extending our legs, going where we can without rounding. Once we found that place, you can add the arms. And then let's open the arms so your fingertips point right towards your buttocks. And I want you to bend your elbows until you're on your forearms. And then just tuck your knees into your chest. We'll rest the feet down. And then from there, let's roll all the way back into the mat. Once you've made it back into the mat, pull your right knee close to your body. And then place your right ankle on your left thigh. And use your right hand to push out gently on that inner right thigh. And you're going to push until you feel some resistance in that right outer hip. And let's pick up the left foot and slide our hands behind your left thigh, pulling both of our legs a little closer to the body. And that should increase the stretch that you're feeling in that right hip. And rest that foot down. Let's cross the right leg farther over the left. Let the arms open, and here we go, dropping our knees to the left, keeping our right shoulder down, looking right. And again, we should feel some good stretch going on the outside of the right hip, as well as the oblique area. And let's come back up. We can uncross and switch. So place your left ankle on your right thigh. Use your left hand to push gently on that inner left thigh. And then let's lift the right foot. Both hands under your right thigh. We're pulling the legs in closer while we continue to open that left knee. And we'll set that right foot back down. Cross your left leg farther over. Let your arms open wide. And this time both of our knees drop right. And we can look left, making sure that our left shoulder stays on the mat. And let's bring the legs back up. We get uncrossed. Let's bring the arms in closer to the body. And then start to let your knees fall open while the soles of your feet rest close together. And then from there, we can send one leg out at a time. Push out through your heels, so you're really just lengthening and stretching your legs from your hips to your heels. And then let your legs relax and do the same with your arms. Stretch from your shoulders to your fingertips. And relax your arms. Let your head gently roll to the left. Bring it back to neutral. Let's roll to the right. Back to neutral. And think about bringing your chin towards your chest. So you're feeling the stretch in the back of your neck. And then just bring your head back to a neutral place. And to fold the arms across the body like you're giving yourself a big bear hug. And just change the arm that's on the top of the cross. And then let your arms return to your sides. I'm just going to let go of all tension and all stress. Focusing on how positive and wonderful our bodies feel now that we've created space and brought some good oxygen into our cells. We've sent away all of that tightness and tension. Time you enjoy wasting is not wasted time. Happiness is a gift, and the trick is not to expect it, but to delight in it when it comes. Let us set aside all of our anxious thoughts, making a choice to live each day with courage and with hope, with an open heart and a grateful heart. Extending random acts of kindness all day long. Remember that my soul honors your soul. I honor the place in you where the entire universe dwells. I honor the light, the love, the truth, the beauty, and the peace within you, because it is also within me. In sharing these things, we are united, we are the same, we are one. Namaste.
Oh, Susan, that was lovely.
Very good.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day.
Yes, everybody have a wonderful day, and thank you so much.
You are so welcome. Enjoy your
Okay,
day.
see you later.